Come along, boys, and listen to my tale. I'll tell you about my troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Started up the trail October 23rd. Started up the trail with the M&M herd. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee, dee, dee. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee. Rowley in the west and looking like rain, and I left my slicker in the wagon again. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. No shaps, no slickers, and it's pouring down rain. Ain't never gonna ride that herd again. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee, dee, dee. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee. Went to the boss to draw my roll, and the boss had me figured $9 in the hole. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. I'll sell my horse and I'll sell my saddle, and you can drive all your longhorn cattle. Come a tie-yi, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee, dee, dee. Lay yodo, 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 hey, yodo, yodo, hey, dee. Come a tie, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, 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 yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay.
What's going on, everybody? Got the kayak loaded up today. Down over here in New Ulm, Minnesota. I'm just pretty much underneath the Highway 15 bridge here, doing a little bit of scouting this morning. It's gonna be a new river for me today, and I'm really excited for this one because I've always wanted to try this stretch, but it's kind of a drive away from home, and I've never been able to get anybody on board with it. So I'm flying solo today on here and just doing a little scouting right now. I finally found the landing for my ending spot. So I'd never seen this landing back here before. There was one across the road that I always thought was a landing, but there's nothing there. So did a little bit of adventuring through the woods and trying to find a spot. I don't know if you can see way over there, there's a big old rock jumble that I walked down to see if I could get off there, and that was really sketchy, so about had to abort mission. But then I walked under the bridge across the way there, and I just happened to look over and I saw this one over here. So I guess I should have did a little more research and Googled stuff and all that fun stuff, but kind of came a little unprepared, which is kind of silly of me, but oh well. I found the place, so gonna do a little walking around this area, check it out, maybe get the drone up in the air. So a little thing to keep in mind though is I will be going through Flandreau State Park, so I got to be mindful of the drone. No drones up in the air through the state park territory. So but I'm gonna get it up in the air out here and just scout some things and see what the river is looking like. It's up pretty good right now, so should be a good float. Nothing sketchy, it's just flowing really good. Looks like they've got a lot of rain down here, so yeah, I'm really excited for this. Yeah, I guess I should give a shout out to my cousin Jake and Chad for shuttling me around today. It just so happened they are camping at Flandreau this week, so it worked out. They're gonna shuttle me around, and then I'll end my journey and go back and hang out with them at the state park for a little bit. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. So just pulled into Flandreau State Park. Gonna go find Jake, pick him up, and we're gonna go scout the other bridge where I'm gonna get off at. Well, actually get in at, start at. And then show him where he's dropping my truck off at and everything. And I'm gonna be on the river soon. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Guys, I just got dropped off at my starting point here. A nice little trail here. I haven't walked down this yet, but seems like a pretty okay landing. I've had worse, so no complaints here. really excited for this. River's pretty high. There's probably not a lot of rock banks to stop on, and probably won't get much drone footage or anything, but that's okay. Most of this is state park anyways, so kind of can't have the drone up in the air through there anyways, so it's with, but probably won't use it much. So gotta get my paddles together and get some water in my water bottle here. Oh, that's gonna be good. Don't spill, please. All right. All right, you guys. Like Whitesnake, here I go again on my own. Oh, which way should I go? Tree here, right away. All right, Cottonwood River. I am west of New Ulm right now, and pretty soon I will be paddling into the limits of Flandreau State Park. I would bet all my cousins are probably going to be waiting by the pool area and waving me along as I go by. Try and pull in and stop in and talk with them for a little bit again and move my way along the river. After Flandreau State Park, should be going by the Shell's Brewery. I'm not sure how much of it I'll see, but I know it'll go right by there, so might be a little feature we'll see along the way. All right, it's supposed to be like 91 degrees and very humid today, so hoping I get the best footage that I can without the camera overheating. I've just had some serious bad luck with the camera lately and missing out on things, and it's kind of a bummer, and all you can do is move on from stuff like that, but we just hope that's not going to happen. Cross your fingers, no overheating today. So actually we already are in Flandreau State Park limits here. I see a bench up there, one of the trails up there. I've hiked quite a few times. big old cottonwood down there. I think we're already pretty close to the pool area now. The river actually looked a lot higher from Jake's picture the other day, and also at the Highway 15 bridge, so there's a lot more rock bars than I was picturing, which is cool. Got a bit of a breeze out here today, so hopefully that's keeping the camera cool a little bit. Yep, there they are up on the riverbank. I think that's all of them. They're all waiting for me. Got my fan section up there. Woo! Ah, little creekway there. Neat. Here they all come running. Fancy seeing you guys here.
Right?
Weird. It's my fan section.
Yeah.
Never had a fan section before.
You like crash. You like crash. Look at them.
Nice. Did you crash on your bike? Oh man.
How's the rubber?
It's really not as high as it seems.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's one big log jam right there. Thankfully I can get through that. Well, sadly, I never checked the time when I departed, so I guess I don't know how long this is going to take once I get back. I guess Jake's wife just called him before I got dropped off, so I can go off of that time probably, and then see what time I end here. That'll get us the closest. Well, that was kind of a bummer. Had some really good wildlife shots there. There was a doe and a fawn along the riverbank there, and unfortunately I had it in time lapse, which I've really been doing a lot accidentally, and just really need to keep an eye on that. Just been a bad cameraman lately. But I did watch. You were able to see them on the time lapse, so it was still pretty neat. So one thing I really enjoy about my solo floats is being able to capture a lot more of the wildlife shots and everything. And also just, it's a lot more silent, just taking in all the nature and everything, and really being able to reflect and just enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy paddling down the river with my friends. I really enjoy that too. So I'm hoping I can get some people on board with coming down this river with me sometime once they see this video. So yeah. Oh, I'm really thankful there's a breeze. Also got the essentials: Wild Dutchman cheddar dill sunflower seeds. Can't go without these. There's a lot of trails along the river here throughout the state park, so kind of feel like I'm being watched other than by you guys on the screen. But oh well. This looks like a little fun feature here. Woohoo! That was some excitement. Alright, so I had to pull over here. Thankfully this little, looks like a little creek channel or something is here. It's very muddy spot to pull over, but up there you can't really see on this camera. There is a rapid section there, and it looks like there's an old footing to a bridge or something there, and I see some rapids, so kind of want to pull over and assess it. It appears I am out of the state park now. I see some homes behind me and some apartment buildings and stuff, so I am going to get the drone up in the air and assess what I am coming up against here. Just never know, being it's a river I haven't done, so if I have the drone, better be safe than sorry, and kind of scope it out. So it doesn't look too serious, nothing too big that I haven't gone through before, but I just want to see what's there. Could be a tree down, could be old dam or something, who knows. Bunch of rocks that I don't want to run into, so just gonna scope it out. So All right, so I scoped that spot out a little bit, and it turns out it's an old dam there that has since been taken out, but it does look kind of like a fun rapid section that would be maybe enjoyable to run through. Probably better in my Old Town Otter, but also with a group. I am not going to chance it being solo. I also put the life jacket on just for proceed with caution. I can get around to the right. I couldn't see from over where I'm parked at, so, but once I get around this bend, I can go around to the right and get around all the rapids and swirly whirlies, so shouldn't be any problem to get through there. So I'm gonna carry on. Still got the whole blood pumping, but I think we'll be fine. All right, well, let's see how well I can get back in here. This is a very muddy spot here. You guys missed out on me slipping and taking a digger a couple times. Didn't have the camera going. Oh, just spilt my water. Probably gonna do it right here. And the kayak is gonna be super muddy once I get back in it. But out of this whole situation, I will say that I am very thankful I brought my drone with. In this situation, it's a very good tool to have on the river to scope out the unknown. So very, very good to see and know that I can get around on the right side and just avoid that. Oh, damn. Now, if I can just get back in here. There's all the mud. I don't like wearing this life jacket because I feel very unstable with it, but in a catastrophic event, I'll be glad I have it on. So here we go. Blood's pumping. After this section, there is one bridge to go under, and then after that is a little more of a stretch, and then to my bridge that I'm getting out in. So here we go. Oh, it's turbulent here. Paddle hard here. It looks like it's super close after this tree, so I really got to paddle. Can't see anything, but I can hear it. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Looked a lot scarier from further back, but it is a pretty powerful eddy right in there, so just not going to chance it paddling solo today. Pretty swirly. Feel like a wimp not doing that, but probably a smart choice. If I was to go down back there, it'd be a very good chance of losing my drone, other camera equipment, my wallet's back there. I don't know why I brought that with. It's not like I'm going to be stopping at McDonald's on the river or anything, but there's potential of losing a lot of things. So I guess it was just best to proceed with caution, being solo. It really did look fun though. It just really looked a lot scarier looking at it from where I stopped in the muddy spot. But I guess I don't know what's underneath those rapids and everything either, so. I see another landmark up there, so getting pretty close. I recognize that building, so should just be a couple more river bends and I'll be to the Highway 15 bridge. Just in the nick of time because I am getting hungry. Kind of wish there was a McDonald's out here. The water is delicious. Too bad I spilt most of it on my seat getting back in the kayak. lot of trees down alongside the river in this river. It's another reason why falling out would not be a good deal on here. You never know what's underneath you, what you're going to get caught on and all that. Especially on a river that's totally new that you're not too confident with yet. So overall, this has been a great float though. I see that riprap section up here where I walked down earlier when I was scouting for a spot to get off at, which I'm glad I'm not getting out there. That would have been super dangerous and stupid. So, but this means we are right up to the bridge right now, coming right up around the corner. There it is. Interesting. It's a real cool old pillar, old bridge portion up there behind this bridge. Hope whoever that's for is all right. This is a big old bridge. Well, I don't see my truck yet, but Jake says it's up there somewhere. Oh, this looks like a very muddy landing. Oh, yep, see? Oh. Oh, just splashed myself bad. Man, just mud everywhere. All right, you guys, I made it. Super muddy get out right there. You guys, check this out. Totally splattered myself. I can't really see, but I know I felt mud chunks coming up on my face. I know I got some on my glasses. Some right there on my hand. Just got gooshed with mud. But this was super awesome. I'm super pumped that I was finally able to get out and do this section. It's totally fun. Always fun doing new rivers. So yeah, my truck's out here somewhere, so let's go find it. Also, once again, huge props to Jake and Chad for giving me shuttles around to get this process done, get this float in and everything. So I'm super grateful for them doing that for me. It was awesome. So I'm gonna go find my truck. It looks like he's really making me walk for it. Thought he'd park a little farther or a little closer, but we're up here around the corner, so that's all right. The truck's here, so that is just awesome. So if you guys stuck through to the very end, I appreciate you guys watching and tagging along on this adventure. And if you haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe. Even shoot some comments in there, give me some feedback. Thank you guys.